What's up, everybody? This is going to be a bit of a rant, but I'm guessing by now you've already seen that Galatasaray absolutely humiliated Juventus in the Champions League yesterday, winning the game 5-2. This is the worst Juventus defeat since 1958. A team historically renowned for their defensive capabilities and used to field players like Bonucci, Barzagli, and Chiellini can't currently defend a goal if their life depended on it. Now, first things first, congratulations to Galatasaray, who responded great to being 2-1 down at halftime and came prepared to play. Now, unfortunately for Juventus, the problems began before the game had even started, because as soon as I saw the starting lineup and I saw McKennie being fielded as an out-and-out striker, I knew this was not going to go well, because we have three different strikers on the bench and McKennie is a midfielder. Now, this not only ruins the shape and dynamic of the team itself is not used to McKennie being up front, so they're not really used to knowing how to play with him. On top of that, imagine being a striker for the team. This not only ruins your morale and confidence, it also pisses you off because Spaghetti would rather play a midfielder in your role instead of playing you. But ultimately, I was right, because we were producing absolutely no threat from up front, and the two goals were actually scored by a midfielder, and congratulations to Coop Miners, who had his best game in the Juventus shirt, unfortunately to no avail, because we got absolutely humiliated thereafter. The second problem came when Bremer got injured and was forced off the field, because Juventus defense without Bremer is like a chicken without a head. They're just kind of flopping around everywhere, not sure what to do. Before Bremer got injured, we were leading 2-1. After Bremer was subbed, we let in 4 more goals, which brings me to my third and biggest problem. Cambiaso might have gotten lucky with not getting a second yellow being sent off, so Spaghetti reacted accordingly and he brought in Cabal in his place in halftime. What does Cabal do? He acts like an idiot and gets sent off in about 22 minutes time, and then Juventus obviously fell apart and they conceded 2 more goals, and ultimately we ended the game 5-2. Now, there's a mountain to climb and we have to score minimum 3 goals in the next game in order to have any chance whatsoever. Now, 3 goals is not impossible to achieve, especially if they score 1 or 2 goals early in the first half. Unfortunately, Juventus has been so inconsistent this year that I just don't see that happening. For me personally, outside of Yildiz, Thuram, McKennie, and Bremer, who's made out of glass, the rest of the team is not Juventus level. Kalulu and Locatelli have some good games, but they're very inconsistent, and the rest interchangeable mediocrities. You can literally bring in anybody else from any other team and they'll probably do the same job, if not better. Now, as I mentioned earlier, I really don't see us beating Galatasaray by more than 3 goals next round, so our season's pretty much over. The only thing we have to play for is 4th place so we can make Champions League next year. However, if we do make 4th place, then we have to keep Spaghetti. Now, personally, I would actually not want to keep Spaghetti in the long run. I would actually hope the Juventus go and try to lure Didier Deschamps back to Juventus after the World Cup, because he's not only a great manager, but he also used to coach and manage Juventus. So he understands the values of the club. But anyways, that's what I think. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Thank you for listening to me rant a little bit. And let me know if you think Juventus has any chance to overcome Galatasaray come next week, or are they dead and buried? And if you haven't, hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll catch you in the next one. Forza Juve!